Rise and shine, little lamb. I see that you're finally awake. A little disoriented it seems, but awake nevertheless. You've been out for quite a while now. I hadn't realized just how hard I hit you back in that alley. Maybe I overdid it a little. But then again, you were the one who threatened me first, remember? I was just settling the score, so to speak. I see you remember our little run-in at the bar. For a moment, I was worried I knocked some screws loose in that head of yours. But I'm glad that's not the case. Messing with you wouldn't be half as fun if you had no idea what was going on, would it? Plus, I thought we had a pretty good connection when we were talking over drinks. Or are you telling me that was all for show too? Come on, it wouldn't hurt to at least humor me. You know, it's funny. Most other people in your current circumstance would be begging for their life right about now. Begging for me to not hurt them. Trying desperately to convince me this is all just some misunderstanding. You don't wish to do the same? It seems that you still have no respect for those who are so clearly above you. Even those who hold your fate in the palm of their hand. Quite literally. And a word of advice. If you're going to put up this tough act, at least try to hide how badly you're shaking. You're scared, aren't you? Finally coming to realize how badly you messed up. Realizing that maybe trying to catch the big, bad Mafia boss on your own was a disaster waiting to happen. Oh, sweetheart. You don't truly believe that, do you? I see some things don't change. You're still just as naive as ever. I'll let you in on a little secret. If you have enough money, you can do virtually anything you desire. And if I desire to make you disappear, I can make that happen as easily as signing a check. As a matter of fact, it's already been done. That's right. The very chief you've been working under all this time gladly agreed to veto any potential searches for you. As soon as I offered up the right price, of course. What an accommodating gentleman. Not the first time we've done business together, and certainly not the last. But enough about that. Oh no, you look deathly pale. I see these new revelations weren't quite what you were expecting, huh? Everything you thought you knew falling apart right in front of you. I hope you know I'm quite entertained by this. I knew right from the moment I pinned you down back in that alleyway that I'd have my fair share of fun with you. But that fearful, desperate expression you've got makes this all more than worth it. The tens of thousands of dollars I spent just to keep you. Yes, for you. One, I couldn't have you running back to your little police friends after our chat in the bar. Especially not someone with as much of a hero complex as you. Not a risk I was willing to take. And two, I think you're hot. It's as simple as that, really. You're my type. But I assume you knew that already, seeing as I was the one who first approached you tonight. You know, it makes me feel special knowing you dressed up just for me. Just to catch my attention. Albeit for a different reason than I would have expected. But either way, I must say that you do truly look breathtaking. Even the dirt stains from our confrontation earlier don't take away from that. Someone like me. That's a bit harsh, don't you think? And especially after all I've done for you. I don't think you fully understand the gravity of your situation. Those unlucky enough to wind up in this room are people who've wronged me in one way or another. Lying to me, stealing from me, pulling a gun on me. And it's safe to say that you've survived here a lot longer than some who've done a lot less. I wonder why that is. Any ideas, sweetheart? Maybe so, but that doesn't mean I'm above hurting you like the rest. I wouldn't dream of killing you, but if you make me, I have other ways of getting my point across. What exactly that means would depend on how well you can behave. So if you're still set on wanting nothing to do with someone like me, just tell me and we can get this over with. I'm quite busy, as you can imagine. So don't waste my time. I wonder how long this brave facade of yours is going to last. My guess is about 5 minutes, give or take. But then again, you might just surprise me. You know what they say after all. If you're not gonna be a smart soldier, you better be a strong soldier. So who knows? You might even make it to 6. However, if you instead chose to submit to me, we could avoid all of this brutish nonsense. Wouldn't it be nice to get to know the real me? To see what I'm like outside of the violence and the cruelty and, of course, the torture. I can be quite kind and loving, you know. I'll take care of you in all the ways you can imagine. And I truly do mean that, sweetheart. I can tell you'd like that. Your morals are telling you no, that you can't allow someone as corrupt as me to see you in this way. But you can't help but want to give in. Isn't that right, love? See, I've already got you. But that's all right. There's absolutely no shame in caving into your desires. Especially not here with me. You'll find that out soon enough. But for now, I want to hear you say it. That you want to stay here with me. That you wish for me to do as I please with you. To give you all of my attention. That's wonderful, sweetheart. I'm glad to hear you made the right decision in the end. Even if it did take a bit of convincing. I ensured that my men had searched you before we brought you in here, so I don't see why not. Just know that if you try anything, it won't go overlooked. I wouldn't mind putting you to the ground for the second time tonight. There we go. All better now, right? If you're good and gain my trust, then I might even... Where did you get those? I made certain that you were searched. A mole, huh? How ironic. I guess you were finally able to cuff me in the end. I guess I did underestimate you then. Well done. Playing me for a fool not once, but twice certainly is impressive. To come up with something so elaborate, you're more than just a pretty face, I see. Well, these cuffs are a little tight. Excuse work on you too? Fair enough. Take me away then, officer. I wouldn't dare resist against someone as beautiful as you. There we go. All better now, right? If you're good and gain my trust, then I might even... Caught me by surprise, I'll give you that. Didn't expect you to be so stupid as to attempt to escape. And especially not after I told you about those who were in this room before you. What could have given you the hope that you could leave? I wonder. Cuffs. And how did these find their way into your pocket? I made certain that you were searched. A mole, huh? Guess this whole operation depended on you and your ability. Well, now clearly inability to get me in cuffs. Who knows? Maybe third time's a charm. But God knows I won't be giving you the opportunity, ever, again. You'll be chained up for as long as I see fit. Until you finally learn your fucking place. Understood? Good. Now up. Get up. I've had just about enough of you for the moment. So you are gonna sit right here while I make some calls. To your chief, for one. I had a suspicion that the force has been getting too close for a while now. But this is just ridiculous. And to think, it almost worked. Maybe if you were a little stronger, a little less impatient, you could have been hauling me out the front door in cuffs right about now. But that's neither here nor there, sweetheart. Don't get down on yourself too much. It really was inevitable. You and I are gonna get very acquainted. I can assure you of that.